Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Cool Creations where we build super cool, super detailed things. Now today we have a bike and it is insane the detail that we have going in this bike. It looks pretty crazy and pretty gnarly. I don't even know. It's a bit crazy and I'm just going to tell you right now that this requires a lot of steps and a lot of work, and it's not going to be easy. It is cheap, but it will take you a lot of time to build. I'm just going to say right now. But the cool part is it's fully connected and it's just insane, the detail and all the stuff that you can do. But I don't know, you can impress your friends that you have a bike and do all that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to split the video up into 3 parts. We're going to have the back, the middle, and the front. Front being the hardest, back being the second hardest, and the middle being the easiest. But without further ado, let us start part 1. Okay, so without further ado, I just wanted to say another quick fact. You're going to need to know what you want this ground to be for everything here. And it's not going to be changeable in the future. It is changeable in a way, and you'll find out in the future. But right now you do have to know what you want the ground to be. So if you want this to be stone, you want it to be wood, you want it to be whatever, you're going to use that in place of whatever I use the grass block as. Okay, so let us just get some building blocks. And we'll just use this because why not? So first off, we're going to build it in the same order as this. So it's going to be the back, the middle, and then the front. So first off, we are going to have the back. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to put a hole in there for the future. Just like that. Then we're going to have 3 armor stands. So we're going to have space for 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. So now we're going to have 1 like this. And the other 2 are going to be just like that. Okay. Now we're going to place this like that. This like this. And this right there. So, if you guys are familiar with any of my previous builds, we're going to be doing the same thing. So, we're going to push this forwards, and you may have to do it several times so it goes forwards like that. Then we are going to push this sideways, like this. And you may have to do it a couple times so it actually does it. That took twice to do it. And then we'll do one more here, and boom, we did that. So, nice, nice, nice. So, now you can go ahead and break the blocks. Have it all combined and nice, and break it right about there. Now here is where we start getting a little bit cheeky and a little bit weird. First off, you're going to place this block here, then you're going to place this, and then we'll start placing some pistons. So let's see, we want the pistons like this, however, and just like this. Now first off, you're going to activate this one. It'll push it down like this. You are then on this thing going to want to put your item frames and your webs. Now I know this isn't the block we want it on, but just due to how this thing is working, we want it there. Then you're going to power this piston. You're going to break all this off, and now we have the back done. So this is the back. So this is part 1. Let us go to part 2. Okay, now we're going to begin the middle part, which is by far the easiest. Let me just make this pretty up a little bit. So now we're going to need to make 3 platforms. That is 1, that is 2, and that is 3. So we're going to place 2 armor stands facing this way and 1 facing this way. Now is the time that you go ahead and get your leather cap and iron armor. Stick it on there like that. Go ahead and put that back in there. And then there we go, this is what we need. But now we need to place 2 things on this side and then 2 on this side. And like the previous one, we are going to push this one this way until it moves. It moved. And then push this one till it moves. And it moved. And then there we go, that is it for moving them. So we can just go ahead and break these like that. And boom, you got that. But we still need to place the grass down there, so we're going to go ahead and place that. We're going to do 1, 3 up. And then we are going to do piston, activate this top one, activate this middle one, break those, break the pistons, and we got our middle all done. So now we're done with the second hardest and third hardest. Okay, so you're going to have to pay very, very big attention to what I'm about to do here because it gets very, very hard. Very, very, very fast. So, first off, we're going to want to do the same as the middle. We're going to make 3 platforms first off. There's several steps to this one though. So, we have those 3 platforms. Great. Nice. We're going to place one here, and one like this. Now, we're going to do that, push this one back, push this one to the right, and push this one to the left, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and push them like normal. Push, push, push. Okay, that one's pushed. That one's pushed. And now this one will be pushed. Let's see. Like so. Just like that. So now we can go ahead and break these and let them go into place. Just like this. Bada bing, bada boom. Go ahead and break this block here. And then boom. We got the front of our bike. However, there's several steps we have to do now. So first off, we're going to place a completely, this block can be anything. So don't care about this at all. This block can be literally anything. We are going to go ahead and push him down. In fact, just to prove that it can be anything, we're going to place that there. We are going to push this block down though, however, like so. And go ahead and push this down, and then push it down one more, like so. There we go. So then we have that block there. Once again, doesn't matter that it's that color. We'll figure that out in the future. Now we are going to simply do a little magic here. We are going to then place a another one of these right here. We're going to break that, so then you're going to get that. So this is exactly what we were looking for. Now you're going to head and break these, break this, and you are going to break not this block, but this block right there. So make sure that block is broken under there. So boom. So now we are going to be placing our block, and we're going to put it in this order. So there is your ground block, there is this, and then there is this. And that will be open. So you're going to have this. This is the ground, that is that, and then that is that. Now we are going to push these down. Let me go here with some pistons. You're going to need several pistons to do this. Let me just make sure. Boom, 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 boom. Several pistons, getting them all ready. Like that. So you'll have something like this. Then you're going to push this down. Okay, push this down. Now, while you have this ground one, this grass one still available, go ahead and place this, and well as the webs, like so. It's a little tricky to do it, that's why you have to do it on those blocks. Then you are going to activate this piston, and then you are good. So I actually have an extra piston there. So there we go. Let's go ahead and break all this, like that. Go ahead and place these blocks right here. And we have our stinking bike. I know that last step is by far the hardest, and it's a little hard to, you know, do it. But your final product is so worth it, and wow, it's just so awesome, so cool, and by far one of the craziest designs we've seen on this Minecraft creation so far, how to make. Oh man, so cool. But as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and comment if you did, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.